Hello there, and welcome back to Super Movie Bros Podcast. I'm Kyle.
And I'm also Kyle.
Uh,
I'm his clone.
I gotcha. And today we're doing a movie.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, today we're doing a movie that has more drone strikes than the Obama administration and more white than a Diddy party. So this week we're talking about Oblivion.
Nice. I like that.
All right. So now we have our title card. We'll cut this out. Boom.
No, we're not cutting this out.
Okay.
This is included.
I know. So
It just so the audience knows, Kyle is weirdly overthinking today a lot.
I was just trying to have
So all the comments need to be nitpicking every little thing he says, every little screw up he does in this episode, and we'll just gangbang him on this.
So for like the second time in 4 weeks, we've done a Joseph Kaczynski movie. That's how you pronounce it.
Amen. We're on the lead up. Well, by when this releases, F1 will have released. So maybe we're just tributing until hopefully his magnum opus.
Should be good. But so yeah, we did Oblivion, which was Tom Cruise blind spot for me. I didn't really know much anything about it. I mean, I know that it's futuristic, sci-fi. Everything in the movie's white. About all I knew about it before watching this.
Okay.
And leaving it, I still don't know a whole lot about what the hell it was trying to say, really, but I enjoyed it a lot.
I don't feel like that was a movie trying to say something. Joseph Kaczynski is not a director of movies trying to say things. It's, I would say, a movie made to entertain.
That works for me. That works for me. As long as that's how you want it to be watched, then that's fine with me. Not every movie needs a powerful message or theme or anything like that.
Yeah.
This one I just enjoyed. But I did write a couple notes or think, this is the 4th time that Tom Cruise has ever played a character named Jack. And it is the 2nd time that he's played someone that's had his memory wiped.
Nice. Well, when you say 4th time,
Jack Reacher's twice in there.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Is there 2 of the same?
Yes.
So it's technically the 3rd time. It's a basic name. Who cares?
And if you count John as Jack.
No, I don't. They're 2 names. 2 separate names.
People that go by John can go by Jack. They do.
Never heard it, but that's fine.
Like Richard and Dick, and then like Bob and Robert.
Yeah, but John and Jack are 2 different names. I've never heard that before. Name one person named Jack or John that goes by
John
the
F.
other.
Kennedy sometimes go by Jack Kennedy.
Well,
boom.
What could happen to him?
And well, they hint at that in our movie we're doing next week. But so yes, so Tom Cruise in the future. Is this his first real sci-fi movie outside of I guess Minority Report and Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is his 3rd sci-fi movie. We'll go with that.
No.
But
he's done 5, but that's fine.
5. Okay, fine. I didn't count. All right. So how did you feel about this movie?
There's a specific reason why you're going to learn that I know there's 5 later, but that's fine.
Okay.
Ruined it now.
All right.
Try not to keep them all in your head so I can surprise you.
I could think of 2 and 3.
You ruined it. What did I think of this movie you said?
Just take it away.
Oh, me take it away.
Yeah.
You're going to make me lead on my opinion on this one. I like it. It's kind of what I told you when we decided to do this movie. I think on one of our last week's, either last week or the week before that's podcast.
It was Tron that we watched that led me to make.
Yeah. So
watch this.
I just think it's like a good movie. I think it's one of those where if it were 15 or 20 years ago and I still watched like regular TV and this came on, depending on what part it is at, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, I'll finish this.
Yeah.
It's not, there's no part that you're like, oh yeah, and there's no parts that are just like, oh, it's just somewhat entertaining the entire time.
It's just entertaining enough that you never
feel like turning it off.
You don't feel like you want to walk out of the movie theater, turn it off, but you're not necessarily sitting there going, I wonder what happens next.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just cool visuals, cool noises, cool atmosphere, and then a somewhat cool plot that feels like a little like you've seen the movie before, but it's
but you wouldn't be able to pin it down necessarily.
No. Yeah. It's kind of a Frankenstein of a movie, just bits and pieces from other stuff. Like first thing I wrote down was like that first. I was like, the way it was set up, I'm like, him talking about teams, missions. I was like, please tell me this is not some like futuristic Mission Impossible type. Nothing like that at all. The first 5 minutes, I was sitting there going, but then it kind of gets me going and kind of sucked me in a little bit. As sucked in as I could get into this movie. poor choice of words.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that quickly kind of went to the wayside, and I was interested enough
Yeah,
to
it's
just see what was going.
intriguing
Yeah,
what's going on and
yeah.
everything,
I for the in the first 5 minutes, I glad I dated this or timed this, time coded this. It was like within the 8th minute of the movie, I went, no one made it to Titan.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way that all these people. So, long story, Oblivion, Earth gets all messed up. All the population leaves. They pretty much just leave Tom Cruise and some people to kind of just maintain Earth and get all our resources out. And then we're leaving Earth and deserting Earth. And so the premise is there's all these people on one of Saturn's moons. And I was like, no, 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 this is too good to be true.
Yeah.
There's something's off. The girl that plays his wife, Andrea Riseborough, she always plays, not always, but she's always plays like kind of a nastier kind of type of character. She never was like all polished. So like when I saw her in that role, I was like, something's off with her. Something's off with this whole situation.
Yeah.
And I was just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I watched the movie. I was like, all right, when's the big reveal? And I was decently correct, somewhat correct. Didn't see the whole clone thing happening though. That I didn't.
Yeah.
That caught me by surprise. That and the switcheroo at the end. I actually somehow didn't see that one coming, even though I feel like it probably was an obvious switch.
What's funny about that is I remember because I saw it in theaters. The second time I watched it was probably like late last year, and I had forgotten about that part. And I was like, "Oh, that's right," you know.
The switch
Yeah.
at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. So they did a pretty good job with that. And it I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to say anything about this movie because there's nothing besides whenever you first see the second, like the clone of him, that is like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. No.
Like,
Yeah. It is the first. Huh.
yeah.
The first kind of wrinkle in the movie that's like maybe got me in more than anything, but then it quickly kind of just dismisses it real quickly. He kind of just
Yeah.
But you know that, I mean, it's probably going to get touched upon again because it comes back and somewhat, he even acts like he didn't even realize the guy's not there. So I was like, are they ever going to come back to this?
Right.
Yeah. And so then that part kind of threw me off and wasn't, I guess you could have done that, gone without the clone part, but I guess it makes it a little bit more interesting.
No, I like it. Well, I think that's actually really important to show you what whatever alien force it
Yeah.
was doing. And I think that was crucial. I really do.
Well, it's crucial when you get to the ending.
Yeah.
It all wraps up
Well, yeah.
nicely.
Sorry they didn't tell you right when they introduced it exactly why.
Well, I was just like, I don't know. Clone movies, I get sick of them.
I do think when I saw it in the theater, I was kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, not like oh, wow. I was more like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
What are
and
you
then
doing? But then it works.
he's got the mark on the bridge of on the nose, so you can tell who's who. So it was never like,
Oh,
I never felt any big stakes behind it. And
that's probably why I knew them apart. But to me, it was just the energy they each gave off made it obvious.
Yeah. I think the best parts to me in this movie were actually some of the parts that had nothing to do with the world and the sci-fi bit of it. Because I loved when he goes back to his little
house.
cabin shack that
Yeah.
is just kind of pieced together by pieces of our civilization.
And he goes and puts on his Yankees hat, which is why you're wearing an
goes and he
Astros
puts
hat
on his damn
and an
Yankees
Astros
hat.
shirt.
But so yeah, I wish he was wearing a different hat. But I did like seeing him having his escape.
Oh, you're offended that he's a Yankees fan?
Yes. I wish I did like that he has this, getaway escape area, and he's like all these bits and pieces and books and records. And I don't know. I liked that scene, and I like when they go back with his real wife, his first wife, I guess, true wife.
I mean, his real wife, the clone. What the clone's doing with another lady doesn't count.
They certainly acted like husband and wife.
Well, yeah, but that's not. He's dead. These are all just clones of him. So the woman was married to this man, and then what the clones do?
Well, they cloned her too.
No.
They definitely cloned. They cloned the redhead.
Yeah, no, I know that. I'm talking about his wife.
Yeah, no.
They would have. Like, that was the trick they were doing at the end. Is like, oh, we're a more effective team. Clone her.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that. That was interesting, I guess, that they wanted to that she was coming back from this mission. It's very Planet of the Apes-ish, I might say. She's coming back to Earth, and now Earth
Yeah.
is nothing like it was when she got there. So
Good
also
observation. I didn't think about that.
that's another part of this movie where I feel like I've seen it before,
Yeah.
and it's kind of similar, I guess, ish. I
Yeah.
know it's kind of a stretch, but
No, I totally see that too. I can agree with that. There was a thought I had. You keep going.
well,
I'm
while you think
thinking
about it, I actually really, as kind of like we said, not trying to beat you over the head with the message or really trying to deliver something powerful. I actually kind of did enjoy and really did buy into Tom Cruise's, and I'll just call her Olga because I can't pronounce her last name, relationship. Like I really did I did buy it. Like I'm not one for like relationships and action movies. I don't really care about them too much.
Yeah.
But this one, I'm like, when she's at the end and she's trying to see him for the last time, and I don't know. Somehow I did buy into this
I mean,
relationship.
that was the most ooey gooey part that you would bring up.
I bought it into it. I liked it. I
Uh,
kind of liked it.
I mean, eh. I don't know why. I don't know why that kind of stuff often bugs me. I thought it was fine their general rapport moment to moment.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, you would highlight the thing that I'm just like, ugh, yuck.
it was good. And when he takes her back to the house and she's telling me like, this is where we were gonna be. We were gonna die by the lake. We were gonna get buried by the lake. These are all the things we planned.
But,
I enjoyed the flashbacks of them on the Empire State Building, which is stuff I usually probably wouldn't like.
yeah, I guess Kyle's growing up a little bit,
Yeah, I'm,
getting sappy on me.
I liked it. I'm surprised you didn't.
Yeah. No, I did. I was fine with it. I wasn't bothered by it. I just sometimes the I don't know. What I did like uh was also seeing Jamie Lannister in another role, since I'm not even going to try to pronounce his real name. It's Nikolaj
Yeah,
Coster-Waldau. Who knows? Let us know.
attempt it. Don't even attempt it.
Yeah, yeah. But no, he was. I liked his character in this too. You know, as like a side character. He had a couple of cool moments. Um,
I was actually at the end waiting for him to walk out of the house. Like I somehow thought for some reason that they were gonna end up together like years
yeah,
later.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
That would have ruined it. After what you just said about the relationship with her actual husband, which is still a clone of him, but you know what I mean.
Well, no,
The
yeah.
other clone is the most logical next.
Well, when she's walking around with the kids at the end, I'm like, when did she get knocked up? Well, obviously she got knocked up by Tom.
As Haley pointed out, it's funny how in every movie, if you can see an allusion to them doing sex one time, they're going to have a child. That's kind of how it works.
Well,
And
they had,
then
like,
she's like, "That's so
didn't they have
unrealistic."
like 2 kids?
I think she had one. I
Okay,
just saw
I'm
the
making
one.
sure.
Yeah, which Haley will say that, but like people have one night stands that result in children all the time. So it's like I get that it's like low probability, but it's like it's a fucking movie, you know. This whole situation is pretty low fucking probability. So
Yeah, I get it. No, I get it. I was just like, oh, I mean, I guess they have kids now too.
yeah,
So, but there wasn't until clone Tom Cruise walked behind the bushes and waved at her. I was like, she just completely move on that quickly and just already have kids? But no,
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 that'd have been crazy.
yeah. So it goes back and it salvages what I thought was a good, sappy, gooey gooey relationship.
Well, maybe this other clone doesn't like gooey gooiness either.
I'm pretty sure they all.
Yeah, they're all gonna be the same.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
completely aware.
Somehow he wants to honor the clone that kicked his ass. So I guess because he kicked his own ass.
Exactly. No, I think it's just like, you know, once you realize what's going on, you're like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah.
And at that point, he's been with the other people that probably explained, dude, there's this other version of you. He was super cool. He understood us, so you should too.
Yeah. What did you think about the scavengers? Did you? I did the Morgan Freeman's little ragtag crew.
No.
That.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, what do you mean?
They don't really. I mean, they kind of are the inciting incident.
I think they are just as
They're just kind of there.
there as the rest of this movie. It's just there.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's funny because there are movies that are just there that are like a 5, and this is a movie that's just there. It's like a 6.5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think there's just like, it's a formula. Like they needed, there got to be some sort of hostile something on this planet.
Yeah.
We can't have them just Death Stranding, just have a drone.
That's all you can think about these last couple of months.
You can't just have a janitor, a drone janitor, walk around and just fix stuff because that's not really interesting. Which the whole first,
That actually was interesting. I enjoyed that part of the movie. I like a movie that can show you. We've talked about this before. Show you someone's regular life, and it's like almost like the more minute detail you get into while still moving at like a good pace, the more interesting it is.
well, no, not that it wasn't an entertaining first half, but I wouldn't have watched 2 hours of that.
Well, that's not a movie. That's like a fake documentary.
I'm just making sure.
Actually, I probably would watch something like that.
Yeah, you would.
I would.
And well, no, so yeah, you had to have some sort of.
But then it would have been like a character study, and there probably would have been more character stuff
I
to
don't
it.
care. You
I'll
can't do
I'll
a
write it.
character
I'll
study
write
with
it for
Tom
you.
Cruise because he plays almost the same character in every movie. So
Do not deny Tom Cruise's ability to act in front of me.
he can act. He just when he chooses to.
I'd say he's always acting well.
He's always
Just because he
Tom
plays a
Cruise, though.
similar role doesn't mean.
He's always Tom Cruise though.
I would say that's been more of a problem
Lately,
lately rather than before, and I think that's.
well, I think it started with this. I think come Ghost Protocol, Mission Impossible 4 is when he started just having his own movies, and he was just doing his own.
Yeah,
thing.
producing them and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. But if that were the case, exclusively, he may not have died at all. Even though there was a clone of him alive, he may have been like, "But then I survived the explosion."
I thought.
I know. I don't actually think he's that way. I think that's more of the more mainstream action, like Steven Seagal, Jason Statham type actors that are like that, where they're like, "It's in my contract. I can't lose."
Well, in his contract must be every movie. There's always this moment in Tom Cruise movie where he finally figures it out, and he's just like,
But see,
he
Tom,
has this just.
here's another thing.
face.
Here's another thing compared to Sylvester Stallone or Jason Statham or any of those people. They aren't ever even shown struggling. Tom Cruise always has a moment where he's kind of like, "Oh shit," and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I could see that.
So it's more relatable because you see him like even
I'd
Ethan
say
Hunt.
so.
Ethan Hunt kind of stumbles into barely getting shit done sometimes. And if it were Jason Statham, be like, "Oh, and I just pulled it off because that's what I do." I fucked that up at the end there.
No, I thought that was good.
The dude was bad.
That worked. It worked.
Yeah.
It was good enough, just
Yeah.
like this movie.
Yeah.
But no, I would say Tom Cruise is way more relatable,
Yeah.
character wise or acting wise than
Yeah.
you're.
And we're all
raw-
Scientologists. Come on.
Well, I also
I'm
have
just
got
kidding.
that one scene where you're going in and it's just clones of Tom Cruise. I was like, this is what freaking a Scientology hell looks like. Just thousands and millions of Tom Cruises and on this weird planet like from Xenu. And I
Dude,
was like, wow.
there's another movie.
What?
If Tom Cruise uses the power of Scientology to take over the world and it's just a bunch of clones of him ruling us,
So what's
they would be really
so it
nice
was a
to us, though, I
documentary.
think. It was.
There was a
What a
documentary.
plot twist.
Scary.
Yeah.
But so Morgan Freeman's not in this as much as I thought he was, because all I know from this movie is just the trailers. And
Yeah.
I was thinking like he was going to be the big bad guy, and he was going to be in a lot more. I swear he's only got like 10 minutes of screen time, maybe.
Mm.
I would think so, like something like that.
Yeah.
But
I think he's the least
I
of
thought he
him.
looked cool though.
I mean, I think he looked like Morgan Freeman, just
he
with
had
some weird glasses.
He had like very I don't know. He was cool. There's a cigar, his glasses in the dark.
Yeah, his get up, I guess, would have kind of fit like a Mad Max movie or something.
So yeah, this is got Mad Max stuff to it, but it's a new take, or it's a unique I can't talk, a unique enough take on post-apocalyptic that it wasn't just another post-apocalyptic movie.
Yeah.
Because I like seeing, the Empire State Building in ruins, football stadiums in ruins. Like there's these pieces of civilization that are still there, but as if like, humans just deserted them kind of thing.
I think the reason why it feels different from a regular post-apocalyptic movie is the fact that it does have the alien tech on top of that.
Yes.
Like
I agree.
Like, I don't know. I like the balance of the two. I get annoyed with post-apocalyptic. We have nothing. We're going through just a bunch of places in shambles.
Yeah.
Especially when it's years and years after and there's some semblance of society rebuilt. And I'm like, you've not cleaned up the fucking streets yet. Like, if this is 100 years in the future and you haven't cleaned up anything.
There's not much to clean up in this one, I know.
No, I
But
know,
I know
I
you're
know.
talking
Well,
about,
it's
like,
also aliens. I
yeah,
imagine
which there are
they're cleaner and more efficient.
0 aliens really in this.
No. They probably had another clone version of Tom Cruise that was like clean up Tom Cruise, and they probably kept his IQ low.
I
They're
think the
like,
main character was well, he's more fix it Tom Cruise, but
exactly. So they needed a little bit of brain power.
I think he's also
I think he's
I think
basically
he
the
also does
same.
a little cleaning on the side too.
You think so?
I think he's clean.
Wow. How humble.
He was he was the good clone. He was the clone that picked up the book and read it.
Yeah.
He's the clone that's tidy and clean, and
Mm.
he's the one that was the closest to a regular Jack Harper.
Yeah.
So now you're ready for your
Yeah. This is unfortunate that I kind of had to reveal my cards here on this. But once again, we're going to do another rank these 5 movies without knowing which one comes next.
Oh, before you do this, I wanted to say this one more thing. Sorry. How everyone's so mean and so untrustworthy in this movie. Such a everyone's lying to each other. So yeah, that's all I'll say about that. I had to my last
He had to
had to get my last
had to
note
get
in.
his last note in there. I don't agree with that, but that's fine.
They all lie to him. Scavengers lie to him. His wife lies to him. The Tet people in the Tet lie to him. He was just getting
Oh, the people in the
switched
tent are
around.
the aliens, and then the scavengers don't know if they can trust him yet. Like I just like there's an easy
A lot of
explanation for
misdirection.
all of that.
Okay, what
All
is
right.
your
All right, so you let's see. I'll start you with Vanilla Sky.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for you to say another movie. I'm like, wait, I don't get to hear the other movies.
Yeah,
I
without
really
knowing which
I
comes
know.
next.
I really like Vanilla Sky, so I'm gonna put it 2.
Okay. Edge of Tomorrow.
Shoot, I should have put Vanilla Sky number 1 because I don't. We're gonna go 3.
Okay. Oblivion.
I'm gonna have to put it 1 then, because I'm stuck. Because keep going.
You're a loser. War of the Worlds.
I I forgot. 4,
Minority Report.
5.
5.
Well, okay.
You idiot.
Had I known the movies beforehand, I probably would have put Minority Report 5 because that's the one I've seen the least or remember the least.
It does a lot of things where it kind of cheat. Yeah, you know how like I feel like early 2000s there was a lot, even late 90s too. They kept doing this thing
Is that the one
where
with
like
Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman as well? Or am I switching that up with?
I don't think Ethan Hawke is in
That's
it
the
or
other
Uma
one that's
Thurman.
very similar to my.
Tom Cruise, Ethan Hawke, and Uma Thurman. What movie are you talking about?
Yes.
What is it?
I'm thinking of Gattaca.
I've never seen it.
But
But that doesn't also have Tom Cruise,
I get
right?
them all. No, they don't.
Okay,
I don't
that's
know
what.
why I get them confused. I think they came out very same time,
Okay.
and their covers I think look the same. I don't.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I would have found that because I exclusively found all of the like explicitly sci-fi movies Tom Cruise has been in.
Ugh,
Yeah,
God for
this
him,
was
'cause I would have never
this
thought of
was
that.
very wrong. Oblivion would probably be, honestly, it'd probably be 5, despite how annoying some of the things in Oblivion or in Minority Report. I'd put Minority Report at 4, Vanilla Sky at 3, War of the Worlds at 2, Edge of Tomorrow at 1.
Well, it's nice when you have the movies beforehand. You really keep
Yeah,
a
but here's the
correct
thing.
list.
Here's the thing. You started with Vanilla Sky,
I
and
would
then you
have.
got
I
Edge
would
of
have
Tomorrow
redone. If I
after,
could redo
and
it,
then you had Oblivion third, and you had 1, 4,
I
and
have Oblivion
5.
1.
Yeah, you had 1, 4, and 5. Oh, did I say third? You put Oblivion at 1.
Because I was nervous. I panicked.
You failed.
No, after I could redo it, it would have been Vanilla Sky 1, Edge of Tomorrow 2,
Vanilla Sky,
Oblivion 3,
Vanilla
World of Worlds
Sky,
4, and Minority Report 5.
Vanilla Sky lives off of its ending.
I love Vanilla Sky a lot. I just happened to just randomly. It was one of those movies where I just was scrolling through, and I think I caught just the very beginning. And I was like, "What is this?" And then it played Radiohead in it, and then Cameron Diaz showed up in it, and I was like, "Down,
Nice.
so down." So now I got to do your.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use movies from your list now because if we're doing sci-fi, Tom Cruise.
All right.
But I'm gonna throw in. No, I'm not. So we're just gonna do War of the Worlds. We'll do Edge of Tomorrow, and then let's do just a wild card, Jack Reacher.
Okay. So that's really dumb. Like that, you ruined it there. You made it too easy for me. So I'm
You
erasing
don't
Jack.
like that movie? You hate that
The
movie.
I read at least part of the first book, and so I just
Anyone that
knew how
reads the books
different.
doesn't like the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I like the movie. It's just it's very different.
Well, I really shot myself in the foot on that one.
Yeah. Do you want to? Do you want to? We'll give you the rare redo. Go ahead.
Please.
Yeah.
Will do.
Now, I'm also not saying that the book or the TV show are that great either.
Season 1 of the TV show was good. I didn't care about the rest.
I didn't. Yeah.
Okay, so War of the Worlds, Edge of Tomorrow, and let's also do. Shoot, I don't know. I'm on the spot right now.
Throw something out that isn't stupid like Jack Reacher.
That isn't stupid like Jack Reacher. All right, then we'll. Have you ever seen Rain Man?
Part of it, and it's been a very long time.
I'm trying to pull like a Tom Cruise movie that is
Just-
not part of his just.
The only one that I've seen that isn't like, I feel like that is like not the movies everyone knows, which are most of his movies, but The Firm was one that I never heard people talk about.
All right, do that one then. Is that not sci-fi?
No.
Okay.
So The Firm, War of the Worlds,
Edge of
and
Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Die and Repeat, or whatever they keep calling it now. New title.
I did not care about The Firm that much. It's that kind of lawyer, like kind of, I don't barely remember it. Let's get rid of The Firm.
Okay.
This is shot. War of the Worlds, I'll remake, and then I'll watch. You know what? No, I'll watch War of the Worlds as it is, because despite how I ranked Edge of Tomorrow higher, there are things. I love that kind of movie, so I would love to just remake it just to play with it, because I love the different variations on Groundhog Day. That's one of my favorite things.
They've started to make a lot of movies like that though. I watched a horror movie the other day that did that. There's a Andy Samberg movie that's like
That one's probably one of my favorites.
with Palm Springs.
Yeah.
You like that one? And there's
There's one on Hulu with the guy that's in all of the Frank Grillo.
well,
Yeah.
I don't watch Frank Grillo leading man projects.
Oh, damn! I didn't know you were such a hater.
He went through a period where he just did like shitty Bruce Willis movies, and he's always like
Yeah.
Bruce Willis's
Yeah.
son.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I don't watch those either. But he's made a few. Like the Hulu movie I watched is good. The second Purge movie was good.
He's in that.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Frank Grillo guy, so I mean I'm not anti Frank Grillo. I just don't see him as the guy. He's not.
He's in your favorite movie of all time.
He's not putting. No, shut up. It's not my favorite movie.
I mean, he's in one of these, I think, in the Captain America ones.
Yeah.
And
No.
yeah, you probably read all about him for like hours that night once you watched it. And you were like, "Oh, I don't really like Frank Grillo, but
He
this
doesn't
character."
put my ass in the seat. Okay.
No, Disney does that. I know.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. You're a hater.
Yeah. All right. I don't have much else to say.
I don't either. Would you recommend this movie to people?
Yeah.
To the mass?
Yeah. I would say if you're bored and, hey, this is a great, you're drinking a couple beers with a friend kind of movie. And I said this last time. I know. But to me, I'm sorry. The ones you pick, you always pick the basic movies.
Well,
You're a popcorn movie kind of guy.
Cornered me into
I-
this
I-
movie.
Cornered you? I
Cornered.
Yeah.
Cornered me into this movie because
No, because you were already going to watch it. All right, I can't trust you to watch 3 movies in 1 week. You wouldn't do
I
it.
watched the Minecraft movie last night after I watched Oblivion.
Oh God, he was having a bad night.
Well, I was worried that like when I watched the movie, like I didn't want to watch something that was so story driven that I would forget everything about the movie I just watched. So I had to watch something that was just like I could just scroll on my phone while I did it. And
Yeah,
I was bored, so I was just like, let's see what the hype's about. It sucked.
yeah.
I gave it a 2 out of 5.
What has Jack Black been in the last 10 years that was worth anything? Cricket.
I liked him in Peter Jackson's King Kong, but that feels like it was 20 years ago.
Because it was. It was literally 2005. It
Really
was
was?
literally 20 years ago.
All right, well, good.
Yeah.
I got that. The video game was really good too.
I was actually thinking that, and I was like, I'm not going to say that. But
Yeah.
yes, it was.
It was very, very
Shockingly good.
Yeah. All right, next week, King Kong, Peter Jackson.
God, I'm sorry. I was having flashbacks. Do you remember the spider levels in that, or like the spider? God, I hate it. Too good of spiders for 10-year-old me. It made me not want to play it.
It was scary.
Yeah.
It was-
Alrighty.
All right, that's been Oblivion. on Super Movie Bros podcast. Like, subscribe, follow us, comment us,
All of the above.
talk shit.
Adios.
Yeah. Bye.